Hello everyone, welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. So, let's continue on with the next battle, and it's actually the second battle of Bull Run. So, August 29th to the 30th, so it was a day long, of 1862. Following the recent events of the Peninsula Campaign, Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson initiated a wide flanking maneuver, raiding the Union supply depot at Manassas Junction. Pope's lines of communications with Washington were threatened, forcing him to abandon his defensive line behind the Rappahannock River. Johnson withdrew a few miles to the northwest, taking up a defensive position on a stony ridge. Hoping to lure Pope into a trap, Lee and Longstreet's forces leave Richmond virtually undefended to reinforce Jackson and attack the unsuspecting Union Army. So this will be fun. So we have 1 corps, 1 division, 5 brigades, roughly 10,000 soldiers, and 13 artillery guns. The Peninsula Campaign has failed, and McClellan has withdrawn to Washington. Meanwhile, the rebels are raiding our supply lines. We must head north and consolidate our forces. Here we will rally the army of the... Wait, hold on, what? Here we will rally the Army of Northern Virginia Corps that is operating in southern soil. Then we will march north. We expect to be reinforced by McClellan soon. Confederate units are approaching, moving to the northwest. Probably the cavalry that raided our supply base at Manassas Junction, which is now withdrawing. Don't pay them much attention. Let's see. The division of Rufus King is heading to join our main army through the small town of Groveton. Rebels are attacking us through the woods. They appear to be cavalry skirmishers. We can advance up to this hill and capture their artillery. Okay. I don't know what to expect, really. I only have these 3 divisions. So I guess I'll commit Doubleday and Gibbon to taking the Confederate hill here. Capture Bronner's farm. We already have deaths. How do we have 2 deaths here? So I actually recognize Doubleday as a commander. I don't know who Gibbon is. Or Hatch. But Doubleday, I believe Doubleday, if my memory serves me correct, now don't quote me on this, I think Doubleday and his division fought at Gettysburg. I think. Patrick's brigade has arrived. Where? Oh, they're brigades. They're not divisions. My mistake. So we're kind of getting divisions piecemeal. What are they doing? There's a Stonewall Brigade, so that's Stonewall Jackson. I don't know why they moved. I didn't tell them to flank like that. You know what? Double charge. Fall back, damn you. Wow, we definitely do not have the forces for this. Holy shit. Fall back. I hope I get reinforcements at some point. We have no vision, which is really the problem. My morale's already fairly low. Yeah, Union troops in the beginning were not very well led. So I have 2 brigades left. 3 maybe. This one's kind of iffy piecemeal brigade. That's trying to reform, and then it is reformed and routed like 3 times now. Maybe Hatch will get back into it. Patrick's brigade is in chaos. Right, now they've been sucked into a melee fight that I didn't want them to be in. I think these guys are stuck. I think they're just gonna eternally route until they die. They're regrouping. We have to force the Stonewall Brigade from the field. push Doubleday back up, form a line of some sort of cohesion. Oh, weird. Lawton didn't break. He's about to, though. We'll get the Stonewall Brigade caught in the crossfire. We'll just mow them down. So we're gonna wait to finish this, and we're gonna take the farm. What is this AI doing? The pathing on this thing is really bad. Wow, they fired into Stonewall Brigade point blank, basically. It's a rout. We got them caught in a crossfire. We killed so many of them there. Take the field. Doing? Turn and shoot, you morons. Oh, so many guys right there. We've had 1,000 people killed in one company. Patrick. We can win the fight, it's gonna take longer. Cut a flanking path around the village. Form up here. While Doubleday is holding them. We'll do something like that. Proceed to the next day. I don't know what happened. The second battle of Bull Run. So that was the first day. August 29th, Stonewall Jackson is defending and makes Pope to believe that he is trapped. As long as no rebel reinforcements are present, that is merely true. Pope prepares for a major assault, but in order to keep the initiative, he does not hesitate to attack in waves until his whole army is fully operational. Oh boy. So I have 3 corps, I guess. The incident at Bronner's farm revealed the position of Stonewall Jackson. He's here and isolated, probably trying to march south towards Richmond. He has formed a defensive line along Stony Ridge, starting from those woods. At the ending in Sully Ford, although our forces are still not ready to begin offensive action, we should immediately send some divisions to pin him. We have a big opportunity to crush one of the best Southern commanders today while he's outnumbered. Their left flank is the most suitable point to begin the attack. We should also send 1 division to guard our own left flank. Maybe we can find an opportunity to attack from there. General, in a few hours, we will be able to mobilize our full army and outnumber Jackson at least 3 to 1. It is advised to be cautious in this first assault until we can advance with all of our corps. Alrighty then. So we have Meade, Seymour, and Jackson. We can kind of form them up like that. But with these guys here, what do we have? We have such a huge army. Oh my god. Beardsley. He's got 1,000 horses. There's Poe. See, I know some of these names. Milroy Bloom. No, I don't know any of them. I know Meade. That looks like him, too. General, I think his name's George Meade or something like that. So, let's see. We have supply wagons. Let's see, can I do this? Yes. I suppose we'll form our troops up along the railroad junction like so. Let's move Siegel to this flank. We're going to put a lot of pressure on that flank. We're going to set up the cannons, like so. Our supplies in the forest. We're actually going to take these 3 divisions and form them up like this instead, though. Alright, now to the center. We have Milroy, McLean, and Stahill. And we'll put them along the center. Beardsley and his cavalry, I think, can join Meade on the, was this the right or the left, I mean, for a flanking maneuver. Meanwhile, Bloom can shoot. What is happening? Who's shooting who? Oh, they have advanced pickets. Oh, I didn't know that they were. Hold on. Pause. I didn't know they were set up along the railroad tie. Shit. That changes everything. Form up like that. Poe will move here. He will move here. So we definitely outnumber him. Pull Siegel back. Bring the guns up. I didn't know. I thought they were set up back here. I didn't know he was set up at the railroad tie. Beardsley will join them. These guys are there. We'll start skirmishing on this flank. They're outnumbered, but that means very little when it comes to very experienced troops. The center is definitely not going to be in position, though. We can advance with the 3 corps we got here. Let's advance and see what the opposition is like. Beardsley is going to join them with cavalry support. Bender, and then we have McLean and this guy. I wonder if we can outflank them. It appears we actually have outflanked them. We'll send in the cavalry first. No, we haven't. Okay, that's what I thought. Move the cavalry this way. And instead, we'll move these guys like that. We'll join Meade. Move Poe forward. We're gonna have these guys like this, and I might just do a massive frontal charge. Let's get Beardsley around behind them. Our goal here is to completely overwhelm their position on this flank, like that, and then push. Deal with those skirmishers. Bring the supply wagons up here. We're killing their skirmishers off. And we're pushing these guys across the line. These guys. This guy. Cavalry is making very short work of those skirmishers. Take the guns, we'll just charge them. We want to get to those guns before they fire with canister. There's Pender. See, I know some of these names here. We'll get Beardsley in behind. Alright, well, they're all ready, so form a line. We're gonna push on all the Confederate fronts simultaneously here. Meade's routed, but that's fine. Charge that line. Instead, move this guy to push through behind. Move up, we're prodding the line. Send these Confederates to an early grave. Gregg's lines have broken. Meanwhile, over here, capture their supply train. Push Jackson up. Seymour can focus on... Oh, there's a Stonewall Brigade in front of me. Push up. bring Beardsley. Let's see. Should we follow them? They're almost off map. Alright, push forward. On all accounts. Push that line. Did they leave the field? No, they did not. Alright, they have fell back. Push forward. Wow, how did he route so easily? Good seagull up there, damn it. Let's see if we can get him behind and take it out from under him. Whoops. No, I don't want to do that, because then you'll get flanked, you morons. Push forward. Beardsley's cavalry broke. We'll have him pursue him. Actually, I want him to hold this road. These guys are going to form a line. Same with these guys. Oh no, he's been killed. Whoa, yeah. It's okay. We'll live. We're moving our artillery up as well. Whoop. Like that. These artillery pieces can't shoot from here. Move up as well. See, I knew Branch would come back, so I'm having the only division with any experience fight him. Basically, the only division that's worth a damn. Or whatever, corps, brigade, whatever you want to call it. We're actually going to do, we're going to have Meade come over here. Seymour's division broke, which is really weird. I wonder why they broke. There's Jackson there. We are going to press upon him. Form up a line. We'll come back. if they're gone, but I need to commit troops to this fight. So. Let's see more in here. Bring the artillery up here. Get this fly wagon. Let's see if we can take that supply cart. Stonewall Brigade is being massacred. Oops. That. Double charge. The Stonewall Brigade is basically dead. We've actually secured Stony Ridge somehow. Yeah, take this position. Turn around and deal with him. Beardsley, take out cannons. Meade's gonna hook around like that. Attack Jackson again. What's happening? Jackson is expected, as expected, is a tough nut to crack. We had to withdraw and rest while waiting for our reinforcements. We talking about I had him, basically. In about an hour, we have our disposal elements of McClellan's Army of the Potomac. General Heintzelman and Reno will also support our frontal assaults. Okay. General Porter is dispatched to initiate a flanking maneuver towards their right flank. Let's hope he arrives on time. Well then. In the meantime, we have available for combat the division of Rufus King. He can help us sustain pressure on Jackson. Alright, where are these troops? They're up here. Form up like that for the time being. You're going to have to supplement the line, unfortunately. Stonewall Jackson's men charged into us, but that means very little considering they're all dead. The division is completely scattered, so we're going to form up behind them. So we're going to use this guy's forces to shore up our center. Reynolds. I know Reynolds. I know the name. We're going to put his forces like this. We've pretty much seized the flank. We pretty much seized Jackson's flank. We're going to have Robertson guide the road. Is that Jeb Stuart? It is Jeb Stuart. We're going to have Birney as well. we have, what, 3 divisions left here? Siegel personally leading them. We're routing pretty much everyone else. Where the hell's Beardsley? Beardsley, deal with them. We'll take those cannons. Gladly. Take the cannons. We'll have Meade wrap around. Alright. These 3 units, we are going to form up. These 2 are going to form up like that. Those guys are taking their sweet time marching. We've engaged their cannons, basically. They were able to rout the center. That's okay. Form up. As long as we hold their attempts to reinforce. Jeb Stuart's trying to reinforce with cavalry, and we're blocking the path there. We're going to pull back. Pull back to the railroad crossing until we get the rest of our forces back here. Trying to set these guys up so they intercept Pender. There you go. Get a nice flanking position on them. There you go, Pender routed. What do we have happening here? We have like 3 units of cavalry that are being stopped by 2 brigades or something like that. Why are these guys taking so long? What the hell? Get running, ship bags. Oh, those are the guys from the other battle we just fought. Okay. From the day before. Stuart is occupying the crossing. We should just kill Jeb Stuart. Be done with it. Move up. That. Let's see, how's our flank holding? Actually, our flank's doing great. For some reason, Meade's turned around, though. Let's bring Beardsley up here. Double down. Okay. So we'll press these guys in the battle. We'll join the line. Where's Siegel? We'll move Siegel over here. gonna merge Robinson's and Barney's to one division, hopefully. Ready. Forward. Oh, here we go. Real reinforcements. General Heiselman has arrived. But holy shit. So many reinforcements. A whole nother army, basically. Nice, they've surrendered their supplies. Wait, let me back up. Push back in there. Army is holding the line. Barely. That cavalry could be a big problem if it gets behind us. Broke through there. Move the guns, be like that. The center is pretty much ours, as is the flank. Time to advance on them. What the hell? Push forward. We've slowly closed the pincer around him. Kermie back up here. Colts needs to get back in the fight as well. We have an entire other army arriving. Just put them like this for the time being until I can sort out where I actually want them in the fight. How about you? I've lost 30% of the army, but this looks like a pretty much of a wipe for Stonewall Jackson here. Has run in the field, literally. Double day behind these guys. The supply wagon can go up there. How are you retreating? You have troops in this. They've got reinforcements, but it's around the coast. Push forward, men. Tightened as we speak. Move them into support there. Reno and his men are going to push the center, reinforce it. These divisions under Leisure and Farnsworth also going to reinforce it. These guys here move over this way. Slowly but surely, we've actually formed a massive pincer maneuver and encirclement. Stonewall Jackson's trapped. Continuing to attack Jackson. General Reynolds reported enemy movements on our flank. Probably has mistaken Porter's men to be Confederates. Porter should be moving in that direction now, unless he has delayed. I mean, I have basically a full army. General, should we persist on attacking Stonewall Jackson? Maybe Reynolds is right, and Confederate reinforcements have arrived to assist him. Well, then we'll turn an army that way. Let's see. We have a shit ton of units. Let us form up behind ourselves here. We'll have this guy watch the crossing, move the cannons into the woods. I mean, Jackson's pretty much done. What we're going to do, we're going to line like that. This guy's going to come in here. Poe's going to be in reserve along with Taylor. We have 4 corps over here, or brigades, whatever you want to call them, holding him back. We have 3 reserve in the center. He's doing a last-ditch effort of the, he's doing a last-ditch effort hold. Which is noble, truly. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Confederates down here. We're actually going to move Reno to take command of the southern portion of the battle. Meade's falling back. We're actually going to take possession of the woods. Push these guys up. Reinforcements. We have enough. We should have enough to hold back whatever while we deal with Stonewall here. Jackson's running for his life, but we're about to seize the woods. We're going to move, what are those? Routing components. We're going to move artillery though, something like this. Set them up in the woods. Move the supply carts up here. Yeah, there could be Confederates, a lot of Confederates coming to the south. You'd have to come all the way around though. We'll move these 2 supply wagons up here. We'll move these guys up this way. We'll move Patrick up. We're going to take Milroy though and push him over. We're going to take Meade and go this way. Spin him around like that. We're gonna push. Take the forest. Take the woods. We're gonna capture this push them from the field. We've captured Stony Ridge. Jackson's army's gone, basically. Reform like this. We're gonna take Hatch, and I'm gonna take Taylor and move him to this flank here. We're gonna keep Jeb Stuart and his cavalry contained. This is turning into a total rout for the Confederates, though. We've pretty much pushed them from the field. I'm gonna have all of these guys push Jeb Stuart. I have like 7 divisions right here. You guys have never seen a war crime take place. You're about to see it as we massacre Jeb Stuart, his cavalry, and anyone here. Hey, it's Beardsley. Hey, and a supply wagon we captured. Hey, Beardsley. Move in the flank them. Steady fire. I think we just killed Jeb Stuart. I think Jeb Stuart's dead. We did it, boys. Yeah, this is a war crime. All right, let's see. Jones's division is spotted. There's more certain that numerous Confederate reinforcements are present. So here we go. This is turning into a whole nother battle, basically. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these guys and form like this. So we've actually managed to push them out. I'm gonna have Meade try and link up with the lines. These guys are stuck behind enemy lines. Unfortunate, but and once we finish off these guys up here, and whatever this is like the ending of a very bad movie. There's like 300 Confederates, the Union fire from all sides, killing them all. Alrighty then, so that's that. We'll move, let's see here. Let's get Heiselman up here to command that. Siegel is going to move over here. We're going to use these, 7 divisions as reinforcements for the center. We're going to kind of put them like that. We're going to take these 2 cannons, the artillery, and we're going to have them set like that. So I don't know how far south they're going to flank me though. So maybe I should take these ones and move them over here like this. Get a more defensive posture. Obviously the line isn't extending this far, but we can take these guys and push them forward. You know what they say? The best defense is a very swift offense. So apparently there's an enemy army here somewhere. I just not seen them. Where's Beardsley? Beardsley, you are great help. You lost a lot of men, but you're great help. It's Stonewall Jackson. Oh no, he's running away before we can shoot him. Victory. There it is. Battle's over. So we've defeated James Stuart, Thomas Jackson, and James Longstreet handily from casualties. Let's see. We had 17,000 casualties. They had 15,000. We actually took more casualties, but we had more men to spare. Oh, we took 20,000 casualties. Almost. Almost 20,000. I mean, it kind of evens out. We're actually pretty even in losses. But there you go. There's the second Battle of Bull Run. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I sure do enjoy playing this. If you enjoyed this, please don't hesitate to like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it quite a bit. And next time, we return to Ultimate General with the Battle of Antietam. So until then, stay tuned.